day. This is the Steppin Razor, the art of war with there with you. And next Thursday, this is next Thursday in the new year 2015. So we're there with you again, and you know, so we're there with you again and again and again and again. I try to awaken the conscience and the consciousness of the people. We want to say hail to all the people them who stay up with me last night. We get some whole heap of messages about the program. We have to say give thanks to that. That means that the people them tune in. And even though it was an interview that we did in the 90s, it set a kind of a place for conversation amongst ones and ones who didn't know about the Israelites and who connect the Bible continuously and who have them all religious and spirituality embedded in that book. So we give thanks to the people them who respond to the interview. So this is our next program, a different program. We continue. This is the Steppin Razor, the art of war.
Use this one. Use this one.
Yes, as we said, this is another year. We see so much things happening in the news in Jamaica and abroad. One of the biggest news right now is the attack in France on the news station, newspaper, that, well, not the first time it happened still, where the Islamists them decides them are going to raise some serious war against people who put them prophet of Allah in some very weird and strange way. Well, you know, the West talk about freedom of press, and we're glad for freedom of press still, but considering how the West thinking treat other people's people. For instance, this movie where they make about the interview where them orchestrate the assassination of the North Korean president. The North Korean them take it very serious because you know Americans make movies about them own president, and even I see a movie that day where them blow up the White House. It's a weird movie. Them blow up the White House, but America not hold nothing secret. Them not hold nothing secret at all. But we see that the interview movie, apart from being banned, but we see them use 2 Jamaican songs in the movie. Yes, 2 Jamaican songs in the movie. And not only that, there's a movie named Exodus. Gods and Kings, or Kings and Gods. When I don't remember how them call it. Where the Egyptian them ban it. Them don't want it show in them country because you know that it's a show you from the Israel perspective. And really and truly, the Egyptian, they must say, no go so, you know, so we don't want the lie perpetuate in our country. As a matter of fact, you know, historically, there's no record, I will say it again, you know, there's no record of any captives or slaves known as Israelites that was in Egypt. There's no record of it in Egypt. The only record of it is found in the Israelite account of their trad out of Egypt into Egypt as bondage. And them never really go in Egypt as no bondage neither. But them go in there to do certain work and them start to take over the country. And the Pharaoh who them didn't make the deal with dead, and the next Pharaoh rise up and the Pharaoh say, watch out. according to my history now, you never come here for deal with that deal that you know, so you have to work to get the food you want to come for, a food you want to come for, and you want to go like you want to control the country. So, we are reading the thing from the Israelite perspective, and the Egyptian them have a next perspective. So when them see this movie make, is another Hollywood propaganda movie against a next country, and for big up the perception that most people have of Israel as the chosen people of God. That is really strange too, that the God who created heaven and earth and all things and all people on it have a chosen people, and it's not me and you. It's not me and you. Black people get cursed a long time from nowadays. Come right down, we get cursed. So we don't have no hope of salvation there. When I was a youth, I come up, them did have some magazine named Awake. And then put it out, Jehovah's Witness put it out, the name Awake. And when you're looking at the magazine there, up here white people, you say, I look up in the sky with them family, you know, the perfect families, the male, the female, the boy, or the boy and the girl, and a little dog will look like Lassie. I look up in the sky with a white man, look like him come from California during the hippie days. Stretch out him hand in a pure white, and them all up them head at about 45 degrees and look upon this man in the sky. And black people used to walk up and down with them magazine there, from house to house. I try give to people for a contribution. And when you're looking at it, there was nothing in there. Now them forced to change certain literature in it because people ball out. But there's nothing in there. As a youth, I come up, then I did say, we represent the people them that this magazine was sold to. It's same with the Mormon who was given the opportunity to be a legitimate church in Jamaica, even though them claim say black people can't go to heaven, and them change that view over a period of time. But in the book of the Mormons, in the book named Nephi, there is a passage in there where say, well, I think this is related to the Native Americans. Them, the Native Americans have no lot nor part in heaven. And I never used to see no black people in heaven. Never. Used to see no picture and no black. As a matter of fact, all the colored people them I saw in these magazines and letters was in hell with a man with hand in a head and a fork and fire blaze, and the spirit dark skinned people I used to sit down there. Even the cartoon used to show you Casper the Friendly Ghost. I don't know when people remember Casper the Friendly Ghost. But the one who was opposite to Casper was a red ghost. We represent the devil. So you have the ghost in a devil, red, and the friendly ghost, white. And that idea and perception has continued in the minds of our people for centuries. And it hardly can come out of them, even though you show them facts, and you show them the fiction of it, and you show them the reality of it. Because whether you want to believe it or not, or accept it or not, most of us, when we close our eyes and pray, if a man should ask you to think of Jesus Christ in the physical, your mind would center on a picture you saw on a wall put there by your grandmother or your grandfather, which represent a white man. And it is very difficult for a black person even imagine a black Christ. And that is really the travesty that confronts us, the travesty that faces us, that all of our perceptions of good is coming from a white perspective. That's why I hear people say, nothing black, no good. People say that. Yeah, people say that. When I was a little picnic, You cause one of that say, go your head picky like black pepper, you black and ugly like what? You black like tar. And this supposed to mean that you're terrible, horrible. And purity come in white. All the while. If a black cat pass, them say it's bad luck. They must have a thing named the black market, where them sell money illegally. If you're terrible like your family, them say you're a black sheep in the family. So all of the perceptions are black and ugly, black like tar. Your head picky like black pepper grain. Nobody bring no money in your way ugly like your black and ugly like your poopa. That is what grandmothers used to tell granddaughters. Nobody go to the street and bring no man where ugly like your poopa come in here, you know. And make him head look, him ear look certain way, your nose flat and your lips thick like what. And it still continue in this 21st century. Black people still have a disdain for themselves. Out of that perception and that illusion that has been painted in our consciousness for centuries. So when we think on the host of heaven, the heavenly host, we don't see ourselves in that heavenly host. We don't see ourselves, all we see is some guys in a white clothes, some white people are blow on. I want to know where them people they get on from. Where did the angels get on from before the creation of the earth, when the angels was the host in heaven? Where these people? And I keep asking people, you know. I keep asking people, what do people who go to heaven do on a daily basis? What them up there do? Do they have parties in heaven? Will Stone Love be in heaven? With Mutabaruka, with IRFM be in heaven? What do they do in heaven? Is mosquito in heaven? Fly in heaven? I mean, you don't have to pray when you go to heaven, because you're done in heaven already. So you don't have to beg for win no catch pot. So I don't know. I don't know nobody will go to heaven can explain it to me. Will tell me say, well, on Mondays, or maybe there's no Monday in heaven. Because I hear them sing the song, no night in Zion. There's no night there. No night in heaven. So we have pure day up there. So you're just dead and asleep. What do people do on a daily basis? That somebody dreams, you know, some dreams some read last night, and him in a purple shirt, and him come to me and tell me, say, we must go down the road. So where him the dead for? If him can't do the same thing them, where him alive? What is the purpose of dying? What is the purpose of dying if you have to do the same thing when you're dead? Trust me, man, it's a terrible thing. Philosophy, doctrine, and them halfway, them catching knife. How did they get us to believe those stupidities? They have nothing to do with the work of the police force. That is why I think more and more upon the other hand, you know. The 50% versus the 16%, you know, because in 2 weeks, in a Jamaica, in 2 weeks, 20 odd people get murdered. Where is the work of the police force in the last 3 months? In the 2 weeks, we're gone in this year already with 20 odd people dead. Where is them?
Could it be that they were still on a holiday celebrating the Christmas?
Them take holiday. We don't know police take holiday. Or maybe Bunting never pray enough.
Maybe.
And him start to boast too much.
That too.
When him start to realize about the thing gone down 60%, how is it that the crime rate gone? Oh, it's because of the work of the police force and the new initiative that was taken. Crime rate, it go down 40% when doodles get captured. Because them did that claim, say, watch and see if it now will go down. And it really go down. But guess what? It's the next year.
Up back.
It jump up farther where the year before. So, I don't know. You have to figure out that in your sports when you go upstairs. Figure out that in your sports because that sport thing I go on, eh?
As the people at newsroom, why?
No, it's a sport thing I go on, brethren. Believe me, anyway, give talk back.
Yeah, man, cool.
No, it's a sport thing I go on. And it really need much to I don't know, I am saying. I don't want it sound. I don't want a man to say, boy, Muta, where you get them thinking there from, Rasta? But as some mindset, me can't help my mind. As some mindset, my mindset that way there. You understand? 50% decrease in police killing, 16% in less murders. So who was the 16% less murders? Why must I not believe that there's a correlation between the 50% less police killing in relationship to the 16% less murders? Something to think about. Something to think about, believe you me. And we still don't talk about the divine intervention yet. Because look at the divine intervention never lasts long. 20 odd people get murdered in this year already. Revenge is a serious killer. And the last program we did, I said, I made the statement, I said, how can you gloat over the decrease in crime and the same gun them where it kill the people them? You never get them off of the street. Because it's rent gun we are work with, you know. You have man we are rent gun, you know. You have man we give you gun and say go and go eat a food or fight, you know. You understand? So me I say, how can we gloat over the decrease in criminal activities when we still have over 1,000 people get murdered in Jamaica? Jamaica is the third most murderous country on earth. You hear me I say? A 3 million people population. Jamaica is ranked third on the murder capital rate in the world. The world, not in the Caribbean. In the world. And I keep saying, from this program, as I say, the only time we can gloat over the decrease in crime rate is when it got pre-independence. When the crime rate got pre-independence, then we can say things get stable. But we can't have 1,000 murder per year. We can't have 800 murder per year. We can't have 700 murder per year. We can't have 500 murder per year. And that's about say it's the work of police. Well, you done pray to God already. You done pray to God, you had this God. After God help you, the last part of the year, you come go like say you did that the work. You sound like one of them man in a Bible, man. After God help you, you turn around and turn your back for them and tell you about, oh, you see the work of the police force. God say, all right. Work of the police force. I'm going to show you where God just say, all right. Murder 24 people for them and show them, say, I know them I do it. I know them I do it. You understand? So, I just that me I say, me not come back on it. But it's what, me just put it out because, my mind warp. Never warp mind. Believe you me. Never direct warp mind. Trust me. I just have a mind there. Okay. For partake in that festivity, the Maroons say culture is a very integral part of the position that Maroons have in Jamaica. We have on the line here Nana Kwako Banzam, who is a herbs doctor from Africa, to be precise, Ghana. And you know that a lot of the Africans were taken from that part of the world and taken to this part of the world. We want to say greetings to Nana Bansam. Greetings, blessed.
Thank you.
Give thanks, man. Give thanks. I was told that I know you, but I don't remember. I don't remember if I know you or I'm supposed to know you. One laughter, one laugh. You have to remind me, because I don't want go like I don't know you, and then you go here and say, oh my God, like him don't know me.
Please, I don't hear the part, so when you speak to me, you should go slowly so that I can understand.
Okay, all right. Sorry about that. No, I'm trying to think in my mind if I knew you, if I know you from a longer time and don't remember, or I'm supposed to have known you.
Okay. Nana Sam is a specialist where I came from Ghana. and then most people hear me on the radios and television and all over the world. I travel also to different angles, to different places, whereby when our ancestors told me to go to any place, and then I go. So I'm somebody who respect, I'm somebody who use health to help people, and I'm somebody who anything that human being needed, if I have it, I'll give to the person.
Okay.
And I'm somebody who want anybody with the African people must be united. With the black people must be united.
Okay. All right. You are in Jamaica. Is this the first time you come to Jamaica?
Oh, thank you so much. Jamaica, this is my first time I come to Jamaica, because when I was back home in Ghana, you hear that Jamaica, and then in 3 years ago, one of Ghanaian association member was here, the chairman. She was the one who said, Nana, they do so many festivals, Maroon Festival here, so I should try as much as possible to attend. So when he tell me, because of always I'm busy, and I promised him that this year I will try as much as possible to attend the festival. So I was in the States. She called me in Ghana, and I come to stay in the States small. And then when the day reached, and then she called me that this is the time that they are doing the festival. So when I went there, I was so happy. The way they do Ojura Festival, the way they do Otunfo Asante Kumasi Festival, the way I in Nakoku also do my festival, is similar the same. We see everything when they go to inside the river, do the sacrifices to the ancestors. When they come, they put some leaves on their neck. The same thing we also do also in back Africa. So when I came here, I was so happy. I like the way they do everything.
So you were pleasantly surprised?
Yes, I was very, very surprised, my brother. I'm very, very surprised when I see the way they do, and it needs a little change, because the way somebody can, the way they have to receive when somebody is coming from a stranger, that's why it needs a little change about it. Because when you have this function nowadays, everybody is coming to see, and everybody from all over the world. Because when I went there, the place where I have to sit, I couldn't find any place to sit. I was standing on my feet more than 4 hours.
Oh, you're serious?
I standing on my feet. They didn't give me charger to sit on it. I was standing on my feet for more than 4 hours. You understand? So if you do festival like this, and you have to find some chairs that people coming, they can have some place to sit, or an important person, if somebody that you have this honor to invite that person, you have to have some place for the person to sit.
Definitely. Yes. That is not good at all.
But you are all African, so that one there is no problem. Yes.
All right. So how long you been here? How long you been here now?
Okay. I'm gonna be here until I will go back to the States and to the Ghana. Maybe on the Sunday. I will move from here to back on the Sunday. But today and tomorrow and maybe Saturday to Sunday, I'm here in the Jamaica.
Okay, so what you intend to do now after the festival? What is your intention?
My intention is that I went to various places, and then I see so many places. When I went there, I see how they cook, how they are dressing, how they speak, how people ask me some questions. If it is not, maybe the school is closing, can maybe I'll go one of the universities to teach them how the African reggae is, because I have taught in the United States some of the several schools, and most of the schools in the United States also come down to Africa, to my shrine, to study a lot. Some are from Canada, some are from Holland, some are from Italy, Europe, some are from different channels in Europe, come to my place to study. So if I'm here with my black people, my brothers, my sisters, my fathers, the little thing I have to share for them. But they say that they close. But meanwhile, I know by the grace of Almighty God and our ancestors, maybe a time will come, you put together, when I come here, I can teach them how you use herbs to of this sickness. How, if somebody do this, you use this. How you do this, you do this. Because we, all the Africans, you are one people, one nation. And then any leaf in back home in Ghana, when I come here, brother, I was shocked that I see orange, mango tree, banana, apple, cassava, cocoyam, everything, perfect. Not even, I say, here is in Ghana. Here is Ghana, Kumasi. Here is Ghana. I hear
the joy. All right. Tell me something. You said people from Ghana, from Canada, Holland, come to your place in Ghana. What is the place in Ghana? What do you do at that place in Ghana?
Okay. I'm a traditional priest in Ghana.
Okay.
And then, let's say in Africa, what I'm doing is that I'm using our ancestors, our forefathers, the way they believe. That is why I'm using it. I'm using herbs to cure sickness. I'm using herbs to do a lot of things that doctors say you're going to do operation. I'm using herbs to do it. And both spiritually and physically, people want to know their destiny. What is wrong with me? What is coming on my future? What am I going to do? What is coming? Am I going to die this year? Am I not going to be successful? Am I going to be this? They will come to me for reading. Okay. I read to them and then I show them their blessing. People also come to me to collect the powers, to do anything that they want, to get the powers, maybe to control. Not even some pastors too also come over there. When you go to YouTube, you see that I went to a church to collect one of my powers from one of the pastors in Ghana there. You understand? So most people from all over the world came there. After that, they came to ask me, to teach me, for me to teach them how our ancestors, how they use, when the white men came back to Africa, things they use to defeat them, things that they use, or things whereby somebody was your enemy, that they want to maybe let your business go down. How can you do and you wake up? How can I be successful? How can I get children if I'm barrier? All these things, they come and then I teach them, I give them medicine, some I give them advice, some we go to spiritually, use our ancestors, our forefathers, to go deep the spiritually and show them things that you're going to do and you're going to be okay for them.
All right. You know that in Jamaica, they would call you an Obia man.
Yes, I'm Obia man. Yes, I'm Obia man.
I know you wouldn't show it. I know you wouldn't show that name, believe you me. So, are you from Akan, Ashanti, and Koromanti? Where you from?
Yes, Akan, Ashanti.
I know you're Akan, man. All the Akan people I meet have the same kind of way about them, you can't escape being an Akan or being like an Akan. So the maroons in a compound, you find that most of them is Koromanti or Akan.
Yes, maroon in a compound. The time they do the rituals, I told the chief there that when I went there in the night, I went there. I called the chief to tell him that let me come and see me in the midnight, 3 o'clock, for us to share the ideas, for us to do something differently, whereby it let people, fullness, come plenty. Because when I do my festival, more than 30,000 people come to my shrine in back home in Ghana. Yes, of course.
So, you never invite me there yet?
One day I'm going to invite you there. I will invite you there for you. Next time when I come, you say, hey, this is my brother. If I say good color you, I know you are very, very famous in Jamaica here. Everybody knows you.
We can match Obia notes,
So, can you go do a lot of changes, a lot of things, whereby a lot of people are going to be differently. But they didn't understand. But I know that as time goes on, things will be perfect. Why now, when I'm not there, because the time the Ghana Association told the second chief that he wants me to speak, they don't want to give me the time. They say that, they give me only 4 minutes for me to say, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
But the 4 minutes they give it to me, I just do a little thing for them to see that I'm the man, not the fake one. This is the rare man.
Yes.
You understand? Yes. And that everybody was clapping his hand because of only 4 minutes. And somebody can even stand there to talk more than 30 minutes. But me, I don't understand the language. But when you come to like a festival like this, we need the traditionalists. They come to talk. They come to do something differently. The people to see, maybe I'm going to meet the Nakokumusam in maybe this festival. So I'll go there again. I'm going to meet this guy. This guy who wore the African dresses came over there. I'm going to meet here. So I'll come there. It lets people to always ration and things that go good. But it doesn't go through. But I know we are all one people, one nation, my brothers and my sisters, and they are my father. So we're going to put things together. I think maybe by the grace of time will come, they will understand. Maybe they will force me to come. But if I get a chance, maybe in maybe 5 years or 6 years, then maybe I'll come back and they're going to talk to them.
All right. All right. Explain to me about Ronaldo and you say that you was responsible for knee injury in Cristiano and Ronaldo. How that go? Explain to Jamaican people how that go.
Okay. Ronaldo issue, the time we are going to play the World Cup, and then I do press conference that Ronaldo was putting in his mind that she's going to score Ghana 3 goals. Everybody must listen to this one very, very carefully because the media, they are very, very powerful. Media can raise you up. At the same time, they can bring you down.
Yes.
And then, when I do the press conference, I call all the big-time TV stations in Ghana. In Jamaica, the people doesn't know me. In Ghana, when I read there today, I go to the Ghana National Television. When I read there today, they put me on newspapers, everything. Because they know the person. So, I do the press conference, and I tell all the media that once the time is reached, it's close to 2 weeks, the Christian are going to lock his leg because he wants to score Ghana 3 goals to 0.
All right, wait, hold on. You told the press conference that you're going to lock Ronaldo leg.
Like, she himself put in his mind that she's going to score Ghana 3 goals to 0.
Yes.
He himself, yes. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to do that thing so that he can score Ghana, he himself can score Ghana 3 goals.
Yes.
And then I talked to somebody, our player, I call his name Suleiman Telly. I told her that Suleiman Telly is going to get red card. I have that interview on my phone, on my laptop now. Suleiman Telly is somebody who knows that get red card because he's hot, he's good player, but he don't have patience.
Yeah.
That guy is my friend.
No, go back to Ronaldo. Go back to Ronaldo. It's Ronaldo who I want to talk about.
I didn't finish. I'm coming. I didn't finish. I'm going. I didn't finish it. So when I said that at the press conference, and then I was doing something, I do the thing for them to see what I'm doing. You understand? About the Cristiano Ronaldo. So when I finished it, and then I did a thing in 1 month time. So when I left in 2 months time, we heard that the Cristiano Ronaldo get injured. And they said that the guy said this and it come true. So the newspapers, once they want to publish for people to buy their newspapers, and they read that Nana Kwaku said, Cristiano Ronaldo is not going to the World Cup. Listen to very, very careful. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, what I hear you saying is that the spell moved from Ronaldo to somebody else.
No, I said in press conference that Cristiano Ronaldo cannot gonna score Ghana. He himself cannot gonna score Ghana 3 goals to 0. Okay. Because he put it in his mind. And I said I'm gonna do something whereby Cristiano Ronaldo could gonna get injured so that he cannot score Ghana.
Yes.
And then the newspapers. That newspaper.
Okay. I understand now. I understand.
Change the story. Yes. That Nana Kwaku says Cristiano Ronaldo cannot go to the World Cup because they wanted the people to buy the newspaper.
So all you said was he was not going to score on Ghana, but they say that you say he's not going to the World Cup. No.
I said that he's not going to score Ghana. He's not going to score Ghana 3 goals.
Yes.
3 goals, 1 goal, 2 goals, 3 goals.
Yes.
Yes. And the newspaper in Ghana, changed the story. She changed the story that Nana Kwaku Sam said Cristiano Ronaldo is not going to the World Cup.
Okay.
Because the newspaper want people to buy their newspapers. You understand? That newspaper, it has radio station. And they go sit on the radio, Nana Kwaku Sam said Cristiano Ronaldo cannot play. And they call me. And then I was insulting the hosting of the radio, the hosting. I was insulting him in the air. And they become, and he said that, Nana, you do the agenda. Because he wanted to say it was the Angel FM in Kumasi. The person who read the story made that mistake. I said, why are you doing that? You understand what I mean?
Yes.
You see that Christian, the time you play the World Cup, you know Christian Ronaldo perform good, but you see how they play. She didn't play like the way Christian Ronaldo.
So let me ask you a question now. Why you couldn't put that spell on all of the people who was playing Ghana and make Ghana win the World Cup?
No, listen. The time you played, I did that thing, I didn't finish it. I told the Ghana media, the Ghana news and so like I came to Jamaica here, and then I see something, and then I told the Minister of Minister of Culture, and I can't it. I went to Minister of Sports to tell them that I need this and this to do this to finish it. And everybody said that he's a Christian. They don't want to come over there.
Okay.
If somebody says he's a Christian and I'm a traditionalist, he don't believe my religion, what are you going to do, my brother?
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
They say that they are Christians, so they won't come.
They won't, they don't believe in what you are doing.
Yes, if the person is and then, the Portugal people also call me and insulted me on the internet, do a lot of stuff in the internet, insulted me. I said, look, my country people, they didn't support me. So, meanwhile, there is a camp, and then the day you come to play the football, and I said in one of the radio stations, Hello FM, that because of what they did, Christian Ronaldo will not score Ghana, he will score Ghana 1, and they will see. They say, if you come to you play in the name of Jesus, and then the Christian Ronaldo score. You understand? Because I went to Minister of Christians in the castle to tell them that this is what is coming, and they didn't believe. They said they are Christians.
Yeah.
You understand? They didn't believe our ancestors.
So it was Christians against traditional herbalists. That's what it was. Christians against traditional healing, traditional herbalists.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, we're sorry for your not here. I'm sorry for telling you that we have to leave because of time constraint. But I hope that one day I will meet you and we can, as we say, share Obia notes together, maybe in Ghana, especially better in Ghana than Jamaica. I hope I see you and you laugh. So give thanks, Nana Kwaku.
Okay, I also I thank everybody who listened to me on my brother's show. I know we are all one people, one nation.
Yes.
When I come here, the Jamaica, the way people say the Jamaica, when you go there, people use guns, people use cutlass to do rough things. And I came here, I said, why people talk that rubbish, that bad things? Because when you are traveling and you listen to people, you can't travel. So if you are also here and you go to Africa and somebody tell you that the Africa, when you go there, the things are there, these things are there, that is how you also want to come here. That's how people are saying.
Yes.
So please, let's respect our culture.
Definitely.
Let's respect our ancestors.
Yes.
Let's remember the place where we coming from.
All right.
Because that is how I always travel all over the world.
All right. We have to travel now. We have to travel now, though. Give thanks.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Give thanks. Yes, we're
No
talking
problem.
to Nana Kwaku Bonsam. He is a herbalist doctor. We don't call African people witch doctor. You know, you can't have a witch and a doctor in the same breath. Witch is where white people call people in a Boston in the ancient times of America. Doctor is a healer. He's an healer. He's not a witch doctor. So we don't want to put that terminology on African people and perpetuate the same madness that white people do and call African people witch. A witch is referred to a woman. A warlock is referred to a man. You have to remember that. There is a male and a female. The female is called witch and the male is called warlock. So you don't say witch doctor related to a man, and you don't say witch doctor related to an African either. Steppin, Razor. Steppin.
Good afternoon, Rasta.
Good afternoon, sir.
Been up on the year?
Yes, sir. You want to come out for the year?
Yeah.
All right.
Greetings, Congo.
Blessed man.
Good to be on the first day program for the year 2015.
No, this is the second one, I think.
This is the second one, all right.
Yeah.
Good to catch it still, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, give thanks for the information for first light, you know?
We've been, I mean.
We visiting at the visit to them places.
Israel.
I call forward to pass on the information that it was 2000. Congo Rebel, they tell me it was remind me it was the year 2000.
Oh, him tell you last night?
Yeah, man. I call forward and tell the data on the
oh, the ear.
on the boat still, you know?
Yeah.
All right, it's first time for the year. I want to echo up the punchline for a piece of work there. Black like tar. I just hear they use a phrase there too.
Yeah.
A brown as chocolate bar.
Yeah.
Still not shining as a star.
Mm.
The reason is near, not far. You don't know who you are. And Congo, yeah, I said something about the heavenly host a while ago. I want to inject something.
Mm-hmm.
You see, inside of the same heavenly vibration too, this Father God.
Mm.
I find it lacking. It's like an attack on the feminine gender.
Yeah.
A disrespect on the. Why people not balancing Father God with Mother Goddess?
Because we're not Christian thinking. A Christian thinking is a patriarchal mindset.
I see.
Mm.
It needs to dash way.
Yeah.
It needs to dash way. Perfect, love. Me know the people want to tune in.
Yeah, man. Blessed man. Give thanks. Yes.
Rastafari.
Yes. Yeah, I tell you. Go on. Click it. Okay, yes. Step in.
Yes, Mota.
Yeah, blessed man.
Yeah, man. A long time I wait still. So I deliver some of the argument to you.
Take off.
You see Peter.
So
Peter, no forget no Pierre.
Who named Peter?
Peter, the divine man. If I divine in get down with the crime. He no forget no Pierre.
Yeah, because I got do it.
I got do it for him. So that's why I can't come say it's the police and who caused the crime to go down and I rate them and I rate himself at the same time. He no forget no Pierre.
Yeah.
Because divine intervention cause that to go on.
When you say true, him collect money and the false pretense. God just come in at the 2 weeks. That's when I show him say, and me I control this thing. So you
but you don't forget up here. Because divine intervention cause it then.
Yeah.
And if you look on any other way, when do you cause the crime to go down?
That me say.
He not do nothing.
Yeah,
you don't see it.
Well, I maintain that police killing gone down just when the crime gone down too.
You see what I say? So at the same time when the police killing gone down and the crime gone down, who caused it to go down?
Yes.
Who caused it to go down? At the same time, he might demoralize the force at the same time too because he might use him influence to get divine power, to get the thing down. And when the thing go down, you know, him no forget no pay.
I love
and
that.
If you look pan.
I love that, Bridget.
Me have a mindset like that, you know, because a long time and I listen to that, you know, and I know say the things that when I say is a right show.
If I give the police praise, it's like he got the praise.
Yes. So and that's why I don't forget no pay.
Yeah, and so God now come back in this area and show him said, since you never praise me, never make the thing go back wicked by you.
He to run back on him. So you don't forget no pay because I don't do nothing.
All right.
That's the same thing there.
Yeah, man, give thanks. Give thanks.
Yeah, man, really let's say I deal with, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I tell you. Yes. Step in.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mota.
Yes, ma'am. Happy New Year again.
Yes, sir.
No, correct myself, man. Happy New Year again, man.
Yes, to you. I may tell you, your first show for the year was the bomb.
What do you mean with the vintage music?
Mota.
Yes.
Maria that turn up buck, you know? And now me I got disturb me neighbor because all the while me hear big and Bob Clark said, not it up and disturb your neighbor a little more.
Yes, I did disturb your neighbor them New Year's Day.
Yeah. Not telling you, it's New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Night, right back till the 2nd of January. I return up till it broke.
All right. I want the management to listen you when you say that.
Yeah, me I tell I think Simone, the operator, say, you know, me not sleep.
Eh?
Me just sleep and kill me. Muta, you go on by New Year's Eve night, you know.
New Year's Eve night, yes. What were they there? Were they New Year's Eve night or were they New Year's
Day?
Day?
Station there work.
No, me I try to remember if I New Year's Eve night today or New Year's Eve day.
Yes, New Year's Eve day.
Over there.
New Year's Day.
Yes.
You go on bad man.
All right,
and
man.
And then I tell you, say, Bob, come in the hours and go on to, you know, man.
With some scam music.
Every man, that little something I drink, you know, weed it up.
Well, I'm glad you love it.
Motor, I remember say.
All right.
I'm now come on the radio and tell us that I remember say when I come off, I switch up on the next
No, me know you're not, because your channel can't, you think can't turn.
Oh, make you think me have a name. Every time my girlfriend come here, you know, play on the either station. Yeah, really, I remember him. I say I love that name. I take that name there.
All right, mama. Give thanks.
Yeah, man. I'm blessed up.
Yeah, man. Blessed up.
I'm more strength.
Give
for the wonderful work.
Yeah.
And you look nice on the calendar.
All right.
Let me get my calendar from 2014, you know. I told me never remember to tell you when we did.
Yeah, all right, I hope you have one in your bedroom over your head.
Right, that's it there.
Yeah, you know, so me then nearer to the bed than
right, I have on the color when me love, you know.
Red and black.
My color.
Me then nearer to the bed than everybody else.
No, you're then nearer to the bed, but you're not nearer than anybody else.
All right, give thanks. Yeah. Listen.
There's some motor.
Yes, I am.
You know, someone want to talk to you from the other day. A long time I called this one about just like a figure thing.
Well, give thanks. Give thanks till you get through. Where we at now?
Yeah, man, I tell you, say, yeah, see a vision that I go on from the other day. You know, make a vision where I see a man preach up, preach to up on the cloud. I tell you, I say, we should be here because the coming of the Most High is near.
You get a vision, say what? A man on a cloud?
On the cloud, I talk to her.
Talk to you?
Yeah.
Say what?
So for beware, because the coming of the Almighty is near. Enough of people them gone the wrong way because them are beat out, them skin tattoo out the whole of them body. Okay. Nobody would have listened to him but I and I alone.
So the Almighty, which part of the Almighty there if he come?
So which part in there if he come?
We think say him there everywhere, omnipotent, omnipresent.
Yeah, I know him. Yeah, I see him there everywhere still, you know, but
then where I come from? So where I come from?
So where I come from?
Yeah.
The whole place of Zion Rastafari.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we're going right now in the world Rastafari, Judge knows the world gone corruption, you see?
Okay.
And it's a manifest to the people right now more and more, but many people can't see it, you know.
All right. So the vision, yeah, all right. So you tell the people them. I want the people them listen to what you say.
Yeah, more talk to the world because a long time I check out Jackie Roots and all them people they tell them say me don't want to talk to him. I make them know the thing because I see something, man.
All right. So you get the chance to
so
talk.
It's like said, the man I tell the people them say them to clean up themselves Rastafari.
Oh, is a man tell you that?
Yeah, it's not like she a God me, it's a man, me see. Like okay. It's an angel like.
Okay. All you know is an angel.
So you can know them differently in a
Rastafari. Tell me how you know. No, me don't know angel. Me ask you how you know it's an angel. Because
him dope in the ear and he know the ground.
So when me there in the plane, me is an angel.
Well, if you want to call it Rasta, you can't say no about it.
No, me don't know. Me ask you because you tell me something me don't know about. So me I try to get to the top of it.
No, but that the man they know in a plane. The man they up in stand up in the midst of the ear by himself. In a plane.
Okay. Him have wing?
No, I never have no wing.
Okay.
Yeah, but I see him as a Rasta man serious still.
Oh, I'm not a
Rasta man. I'm not talking about no man like the last year, man. I'm talking about some umpteen years of Rasta.
Okay, a angel dread.
Yeah.
All right, sir.
So I tell us if you tell the world to them to clean up themselves and change up them organization because right now the coming of the Almighty is near up on us, you understand?
Yeah, all right.
That's why I see so much desolation things are going all over the world.
Okay, all right, sir. Them listen, let me hear you, brethren. Let me hear you.
Yeah, because the people them sell out themselves, them have no time to look up near to His Majesty, you understand?
All right. So the
way okay,
so I'm confused though. No, you're
really confused. You have many people confused.
No, where you say?
Because the truth, and there's only a supreme beings that will come tell it to the world right now.
Okay, me did not say something, but you're not about to say it. All right, Bridget, give thanks, yeah?
Yellow pie, and respect for your good job you have done, yes, sir?
Yeah, man, give thanks.
All right.
Yes. Steppin, yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, too much noise in our phone there.
Hello?
Yeah, yes, blessed.
Yeah, Muta.
Yes.
How you doing? How you doing, Mr. Universe?
Oh gosh, man! Happy New Year, man! Oh gosh, man! A long time to hear from you. Me think say you go away.
No, man, but Muta, I'm telling you, you know me busy with the work. I remember say election when just done up.
Yeah, but election not done long time, man. Election done long time, and we have blame election for your work if you not call me for.
And but Muta, what we want you to let the people them know? We want you see the Steppin public hospital.
Yeah.
The people have a problem over there because when they go Muta, they not get through. They did it all 2 days.
And that's the cry for every hospital right now. And that's the cry for every hospital. You see our children hospital, pick the dead up there because them are weird. Trust me. And that's the cry right now.
Yeah, man. So but we need Portia and Mr. Dwayne Falls, the MP, they become start out Sabrama Public Hospital right now, immediately, because the people them are cry. Because Muta, one lady come to me and cry, you know, couple of days saying, well, they can go 3 days, and no, the lady don't get no look after. They say emergency alone, they might deal with it.
Well, me I tell you, say, brethren, the hospital there is not a unique hospital. I saw it go on right across the island. Right across the island. The health sector in a pit.
Deep crisis.
Yes. So we don't know what they're going to do this year, but people are dead. Just wait. People are waiting to see that and dead.
Me think they can do better though, Muta.
By doing what? How they going to do better?
Madam Prime Minister, my lovely Prime Minister, we do something at Sabrama Public Hospital. The nurse them and the doctor their hands full down here, and the patient them are dying.
Alright, so tell me where you expect them to do? What you expect them to do? Tell me.
They will come and put in place some more doctors.
So want to the Spanish Town Hospital, Mandeville Hospital, Children Hospital, where they going to do this or no? Because it seems as if them have a shortage of brains.
Yeah.
It look like them have a shortage of brain. The politician, them brain kind of gone at the North Pole or somewhere.
So Muta.
Yeah.
Look more, come here, some customer wait for me and thing. But
what, the bleaching? What? You have no bleaching customer in here, just start?
Yes, man. Them have kill hell in front of me.
All right.
I have to go at airport with the woman and thing. Me not able to think I want. He look to dirty money. Understand me?
All right. Happy bleaching.
Yeah, Muta.
Yes, sir.
Big up Lady Renee, because Lady Renee sound good a man. It's like my rock man in the radio.
All right.
The whole place.
Yes, all right, sir.
And big up Elise Kelly. Make sure you know me love her. Welcome back Monday, Elise Kelly.
All right. Happy bleaching.
Mad.
Yes. May I tell you? It was a character. It was a serious character. Okay. All right, we have a focus that's on now. Make we get this tune up on the tarmac. Yes.
Aye.
Blessed man.
Aye, Muta.
Yes, I am.
What go on, aye?
Steppin Razor.
John, a long time Rasta me not talk to you no man. Last night me enjoy the program in fire. John.
All right, give thanks, man.
Come on, I interview Lucy, and the last man that we have to talk to like church things, you know. Yeah, man, me like how you deal with them Rasta.
Yes.
You know, yeah. And Bonnie Wheel against you, you know, yeah. We have a bingy stony gut, you know, yeah.
We have a bingy stony gut?
Yeah, man, no Bonnie Wheeler, man, and some people from Gambia and Nigeria around the Rasta. No side of me, man.
Yeah, me never hear about it.
And that me I say, me I make you know, say they don't know about it. I from them around there, you know, yeah.
Okay, what do I keep, what is the occasion?
Well, they must go deal with herb planting and them thing there, you know, see it.
Okay.
Slicing thing too, you know.
Well, that is something we slated to talk about on the program in the day, so.
Yeah. You know, see it. Anyway, Muta.
Yes.
Me a big up stand on it, you know. A Roots, man, we have a Ital restaurant up on Marant Bay, saying?
Yeah.
That's why I'm Muta. I'm glad to know, say you did it still. And right now, you can't live fire with me, no Muta. Saying?
Wait, you hear to me, I live fire with him?
No, but we are telling you, say you can't live them places because you live there, so I don't need place down in here. I thought me I try to show you. See.
Oh, you forgot to say that. Me no own nothing that's what you know.
That's true still, but
if me no own nothing that's if me left out to go down. It can't done.
Don't want body to teach you motor. We not going on body to teach you and listen to motor.
Alright,
see, now only for thing, you know, and why you're just, you're one away, you know, so you teach you lots of things, so I just, you are the thing, star. You are the thing, see?
It sounds like somebody at the motor going to Fire FM do. It sounds like you hear that.
No, but you know, I true and mushy thing, you know, see it. I true and mushy thing, see it, so what?
Yeah, everybody get nervous, everybody get nervous, see?
We can't put the lose the motor. Yeah, no.
The start at tsunami. It look like that tsunami had started.
Hey, listen, they have all the calendar, you know. And you want, I am going to, you know, me see in a red and black. Everybody in a white in a fire.
No, man, the data over the top there in a red and black, tomorrow. What's your name, What's your name? Renee. You know, it's Renee.
Renee, yeah. Yeah, boy, she are going good still.
It come like when I live at the same house, you we don't choose to come play red and black like the same calendar.
I mean, the bedroom,
Alright, sir, give thanks, yeah? You know, somebody tell them, so I have no white clothes on my yard, you know. I don't wear white, I don't wear pink. They wear that thing. Steppin.
Both happy 2015.
You too, man. Give thanks, man.
Cheers out a Sabla, man.
Yeah. Oh, hey, wait there. As you talk about Sabla, man, some man promised me some rights, some West rights. No, me not hear from them. The man, so when him come and told him about show, me come like if I have it, tell me, say, give me rights to, you know, from. Me don't understand.
Man, tell me, say, about them back it up for you, man.
What?
Them back it up for you, man.
How much bag them a put it in that so? How much bag them a put it in that so? Me supposed to get the right like me did the nigga. No, me did the nigga last week Monday, you know. Me play MX3 last week Monday, you know. Me at least scratch Perry down there, create vibes down there, you know. You know, me at least scratch, yeah man, they play sweet man, sweet MX3. Me I play some old music and I play least scratch Perry production, roots music. And least scratch come on the man, and me I tell you man, it was one thing down there. And it's a historical thing. Eh?
Bob Marley and Lee Scratch Perry for them deals there, no.
Yeah, and them tune they did a play, I was saying, come out with us. Me a play, you know, tune me a play Fisherman. You know I produce Fisherman. Row, Fisherman, row.
What?
Keep on rowing your boat. By the Congo. Wait now. I used when me a play it, me just see the little fine man just pass so. When me look, Lee Scratch Perry, me tell you, say it's sweet, my man, it's sweet me.
Boy, I tell about that, I tell us a certain thing happen. It's like you can't move in a motor. I tell us you can't move.
Stop saying that, Bridging. Oh, you keep on saying that I can your ears, sir. The man so like you hear something. No,
I see you them no motor.
No, you're right. You know me, I'll cut you off here because you sound like you hear something, you know, Rasta. I would like, you hear something and me no hear it.
No, you see you them for 2015.
Yeah.
Oh, and then pull up them socks.
Some of them no wear socks, you know.
Shoes. You know, just be a better man. Take your head out of the gully.
And that me I say.
Look up.
No, wait, take your head out of the gully. You know, see a gully around the place. I know. You know, see a gully around the place. I say, take your head out of the gully. Where them head are doing a gully?
Motor, me Jamaica run the place, you know. We run the place, Jamaica. We come across everything park around the thing.
Yeah, but you can't
come across and we tell us to take your head out of the gully.
Yeah, but you know what? Them head in the gully right now because gully around the place. Them now go take them head out of gully now when gully around the place.
Motor, yeah, you know. They always listen to me, you know, because you know, it's my company.
Yeah.
You run them up, you know, because I run gone, you know.
All right.
Everybody has
and you know, we gone, you know. We gone, you know. We gone, you know.
Everybody has
and you know, we gone, you know. We gone, you know. We gone, you know.
Yeah, 4:30. 4:30, right?
No, it no matter for 4:30. No, you don't have no holy part time. Me tell you, me gone. Me gone. Look at you are come control my program that night, yeah. I gone, yeah? Yes. All right. Wait. I Rebel Salute control the control the studio, yeah? Eh? We are shaking so far as my head drop off here. I Rebel Salute control the studio. We make you dark up the place with Rebel Salute posters in that studio. Oh, well, it's where I go there. A Rebel Salute time, but me never see Rebel Salute dark up the place inside here. You dark up the place right there. With the whole heap of regular salute posters them. So you can put it all into when the news people them come, them can't see over here, so. Rebel Salute, big 16th and 17th. A big show, you know. A big show. Some nice artists, man, it here too, you know. Nice artists. We say, you know, so I'm going to play them tune. As me know, some they pan it. Me play that tune. Believe you me, I'm going to play that tune. Because I'm so glad to see him pan it, you know. I'm so glad to see him pan it that I have to play him tune right now, without a doubt. Rebel Salute. This, you know, the last night we play a thing with me and Rebel Salute they do in Israel. Where they go to Israel, you know. Me and Rebel Salute go to Israel, you know. Yeah, man, we go all at Jericho. We blow down the wall again. We go against enemy, Golgotha, which part them say, them crucified Jesus. We go at the garden of, what them call it, the Gethsemane. Yeah, we go at the Mount of Olives. We go at the place where them say, Judas hung himself. And we go stand up on the stone where them say, Jesus Christ, it move. And we go in sepulchre. Yes, to the rebel, the promoter for, hey, wait there. I serious thing, a Rebel Salute control the studio we can. With that, read Rebel Salute. Me can't see good enough. Read Rebel Salute. Where say? Read Rebel Salute 2015 artist lineup. From poster, then where you try to tell me not so long. Me must long as so. I read them people. I'm mad. You think RFM can't play for my eyesight? You think RFM and them Freddy can't play for my eyesight? You put posters up and stuff for me read that from over here, so. Eh? No man. Tony Rebel have bigger posters than that, Rasta. Tony Rebel have bigger posters. You can't come tell me you must go read that from. I put up a watch out. You're wicked now. The thing where we must look on, you know, bigger than the thing we must read. Read Rebel Salute 2005 artist lineup from poster. But you know the poster, you can't even see the thing with Mark Rebel Salute on it. You better get next announcer that to read it out. Anyway, but say I'm going to play his bridge in a kind of Rebel Salute. I'm going to feel glad to know them the Rebel Salute. Because I know say Jamaica people never see the bridge in your perform yet. And they have one of the biggest soon them in a Jamaica in the 80s, yeah. I think 80s, yes. So here we go.
Yeah. In smoking sense a million. You gotta give
the man have problems to put out the poster. So Samantha know the song and the two big man them inside us, so say the first them hear the song. No. You see me and management now, we have to left the work, you know. They are telling that, you know. If you don't know that tune, I only work at a regular radio station. I don't make Samantha know the tune. No, I would have to left the work. Believe me, have to left the work.
Yeah.
Blessed.
Bless up, man. Bless up.
Bless up.
I'm a big fan of yours, you know.
All right, sir. Give thanks.
Yeah, man. So the trip where you talk about Israel, what was your experience? You learn anything? You didn't change about anything? Where you find out down there?
Eh? Say what you say again?
Eh?
Say what you say again?
No, you trip down to Israel?
Yeah, in 2000.
So, what was it like? You know, was it
no, but we don't play.
Was the enlightenment to you? You learn anything?
You know, we do a program last night about it. I think you should have go. So you can't hear when we talk about that. We don't want to repeat the program we did last night. Me and Tony Rebel did it on the radio. We talk about certain things, and we interviewed the head of the Hebrew Israelites who died last week at 75-year-old, and we did 2 hours. I interviewed with him for 2 hours. So we don't want to go back over that again.
All right, no. All
right.
Because, yeah. Anyway, there's 2 other little things. You know the brother when I talk to from Ghana when him say
the urban
about Ronaldo thing and when you ask him if him him couldn't make Ghana win the world. Me never hear when I say time I talk too quick.
Yeah.
So why the reason why I'm here?
Why him never make Ghana win?
Yeah.
No, him say he was working on it, but them never allow him because the Christian them it's a battle between Christianity and traditional healing. I know the Christian them will win out because them kind of in a government more and things. So that was the argument, Maggie, that the Christian
them kind of sabotage
serve it. Yeah. That is what I'm saying.
Yeah. And the other thing, me glad you picked up because, me hear, about the police and them crime figures and things like that.
Yeah.
And where I say, may have the same opinion, about
the crime,
the police, them in cause most of the killing.
The police decrease.
The
police killing decrease.
Hindi come and all them people step in.
Police killing decrease and the crime decrease. Okay.
So there must be some correlation there.
And that me I think about, but you see, I don't want a man go like to me I create mischief in the country.
No, that's real, that's a reality, But you see what happened, them think everybody fools, so them come on radio and television and put out these figures.
That somebody body them
jump up and down and start getting a spirit,
that somebody body them where them find with gunshot and all them things there. And not criminal people kill them and them.
Nah.
Okay. We can't, shall I say it? I'm going to say it. Say, people in a certain area, say, you have law a man who kill man and throw them in a gully. Yeah, man. People know that. So it's not everybody where you find a gunshot is an ex-gunman kill him. Yeah, so when you hear me, I think in my mind say, what is the correlation between the downward trend of police killing and the downward trend of murders in Jamaica?
Yeah, man, there's some connection there.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
But you perhaps get people thinking. You understand? Because them come on radio and all the hosts them. When them glorify them static six. Now the host them now say about listen. Since every week we used to hear about police shootout and police shootout. And
they hear about the police shootout.
When I hear not that about that again.
And so then I have to the crime gone down. And then I have to the crime gone down.
Right. So, but the horse should impress them for all them things.
Yeah, in a 2010, 2011, the crime rate, it go down 40% when them capture those.
Down.
Yeah, and then it go down 40%. And then after now, it just shoot up back. And more killing go on till last year, where them say, the last year 1,000 odd people dead as opposed to over 1,000 odd people. That means there was more people murdered in a 2013 than 2014. But the crime rate was still over 1,000. And people are glorify that. Jamaica is the third most murderous country in the world, and people still say, we have to glorify that. No, sir.
I know nothing to jump up and down.
No, me not jump up and down about it. When me hear say the crime rate gone pre-independence, and maybe me don't even live to see that. The only thing I got out, maybe don't even live to see. Crime rate go down pre-independence. Understand?
You see the arrogance of them people, them think they can fool me all the time,
Yeah.
And people just take it in.
But them fools some away all the time,
True. and then the other point more is with when the police chief him says, well, and him team leadership, everyone will be accountable, from all level.
Yeah.
So that mean all them thing when I go on with them government official, them high ranking superintendent and commissioner and assistant commissioner. Them in a field before. That me why myself suggest that.
Yeah, the man
the
before
things run right before.
The man Ellington never did that do the work properly.
Exactly, that he must say.
Of course, that
in a nutshell.
Yeah.
So then people are collecting big money, for failing.
Yes. Anyway, give thanks, brethren.
And in a government job, then can get away with them thing there.
Yes. And we allow them to get what we know.
I say go, man.
All right, sir, give thanks, yeah?
Yeah, man, bless up.
Yeah. Last year, them say, by the end of the year, them would have decriminalized ganja. I wanted the people to remember that. I wanted the people to remember, say, last year, the government of Jamaica said by the end of the year, ganja will be decriminalized. We're gone in a 2015, and we don't hear nothing more about the decriminalization of ganja. Nothing more. And me tell you, you know, I mean, I call upon the Rasta man them in Jamaica, you know, say, don't be fooled. Because it's like when it comes to election time, that year you're going to see them campaign rapidly about election, and one of the things they're going to use is ganja. Me I tell the rest of them, you know, don't be fooled. Like how Michael Manley did fool the rest of them, same get rad from Haile Selassie, and him at Joshua, him a go rad of correction, you know. And only for Rasta jump round him and I say, see it there, him get rad, that means Haile Selassie recognize him. Don't be fooled. Them going to come with them election ploy to use ganja as a tool for win election. Because them still never make it them never decriminalize it last year. And last year them tell we say, with the whole heap of Alabalu, Lupanal PGA parties to come out and say, the government are draw them foot. The PGA Patterson. Imagine that, the former prime minister of Jamaica say, look here man, we have made this thing laga too long, you know. And we see people from all walks and sectors of society and say, yes, this is the benefits that can get. And we see the minister come on the TV and I talk about medical marijuana and all them things there. And we still not see it happen. But we know it's where them are weird pan. And me I beg my brethren them, you know, don't make them fool you know, and trick you know, with that little idiotic thing. Yes, step in.
Yeah, man. Greeting.
Blessed man.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm calling about some land I'm working, you know, government land.
All right.
Yeah, I'm farming up the land. It has been there for years. I'm farming it up, and I have a garden going. In a short while, I have a garden there, you know, a whole heap of pumpkin, gongo, you know, have bean, you know, pepper, you know. Now they're trying to tell me now that I have to walk away and leave my where I plant up.
No, you can't walk well. If they have to give you time to take it off.
Them give me until the 16th of this month.
So how long ago them tell you that?
About 2 to 3 months ago, little bit before Christmas.
Well, it's a good while. That's still.
Yeah, but
3 months ago, if you take out the thing them.
Yeah, but you know, I may have corn. Up to now, I never come. My corn, them they dry. I never broke out my corn.
But you know why that? Because when them tell you to come out, you still continue a plant.
No, I never plant. It's ready to plant already before them come.
Okay. And you have 6 month crop. You have 6 month crop on it.
Right. We don't put in them things before them come. So when them come, the thing them they grow, I show them.
Yeah.
They see me a gungo there.
And what them say?
Me a pumpkin.
And what them say?
Them say, I want the extension, if you ask a further extension.
And you never ask for it?
I asked it today, but my credit don't know before me get the answer from them.
No, man, they're supposed to go with part them, man. You can't use credit for call them.
So that never going to them tomorrow.
Yeah, man, you have to go to them and tell them, don't call them on the phone, man.
Yeah, all right.
People, they don't respect phone call, you know.
Yeah, it look like that. So not going in person tomorrow.
Yes.
But me can show the man when we face, you know, this eviction. Look, never would a pumpkin lay down on ground there.
So how long were you on the land there? How long are you on the land there?
No, I'm going to on the land recently, you know, about a year now, you know.
And you decide to farm it up.
But me pleased to see the
crop.
Yeah, man, we come out there, man.
That's beautiful. I tell them something now. You say you have pumpkin on the ground there?
Yeah, man, right now.
Me come help you reap it, you know, since I'm going to take it to a fry. Since I'm going to take it to a fry, you come help you reap it.
Would I like the man to come in Moot and see the work on me do?
Which part are you there?
Is it at St. Andrew?
Oh, are they near me?
Yeah, me the real near you.
You know, so I'm going to pass you too. Me pass you up there, me pass you. Me pass you, how it go? It's nearer to Stony Hill, like nearer to St. Mary. So,
No, my nearer to like Garden Town, Papi, the week the year right.
Oh, over the other side. Oh, me think that's over that side there. Over that side.
Yeah, so Muta, my credit could have soon cut, you know.
Yeah.
How about you make your producer take me number and things so you can really come in and come see me do and.
All right. When I say look point now go help you know. When I say you must go to them And make them extend the time, show them how far the vegetable them there. And let them know, say, well, what you know, you can't tell me if you destroy them vegetable and make me reap the thing them first. So if them give an extension of maybe 4 or 5 months, and them just, you just reap it. But you have to go to them, brethren. Go to them.
I'm going to them. I'm going to them.
When you go to them tomorrow, call me back next week and tell me what them say.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. But the land, them have no use for the land no more. They have years, you know.
I saw them stay, you know.
I know that I have to.
Yeah, I saw them do it with everybody, brethren. Everybody. Them no have no use of the land. And when you start to do something in the land, them come and tell you say you have to move or fight. That wicked, them wicked. You have to know say wicked, them wicked. Because you know what happened now? They're going to take you off of the land, and all 3-4 years' time, the land just empty there, so.
Same way like how it was before.
Yeah, man, all the while them do that. All the while.
Them that use it like a dump, you know.
Hey, and you clean it up.
Like a dump.
And you clean it up.
Right.
Where them tell us them are going to do with it? Where them tell us them are going to do with the land? Okay, I'm quite gone. It's an interesting to find out where them say them are going to do with the land, because really and truly, them people there, you know, when they tell them are going to do something with a piece of land, you know, all 2 years after them not do nothing with the land, you know. And you could have, you know much pumpkin you can plant in a 2 year, how much banana, a 2 crop of banana that you reap in a 2 year, you know. I don't understand them something there. I don't understand them thing there. Anyway.
50% off products, free juice upgrade, free chicken, 30 days of unbeatable deals and giveaways. Visit the nearest Mothers today. This time signal is brought to you by Mothers with the best deals in town. The time is...
Yeah, the time is 14 minutes past 4 o'clock and you're on the Steppin razor. Look it. It's the Steppin razor, the art of war. We want to call Alamartina the studio here. We're just getting a news that the Justice Department... This is the American Justice Department, arrested and charged 2 Americans who allegedly planned and then unsuccessfully tried to carry out a coup against President Yahya Jammeh. For those of you who don't know, Yahya is the president of Gambia. That was a place where we go last year, May. Cherno NG, a 57-year-old Gambian American from Texas, and Papa Fala, 46-year-old Gambian American from Minnesota, are charged with conspiracy to violate the Neutrality Act, which makes it illegal for a U.S. citizen to take up arms against a nation friendly to the United States. According to a criminal complaint filed in a federal court in Minnesota, after the failed coup attempt, Fall sought refuge at the United States Embassy in Dakar. He was unfortunate. He seek refuge at the United States Embassy in Dakar, Senegal. Later, when he arrived in the United States, he told investigators a tale worthy of a Hollywood script. It was a story of dozens or so unprepared men fumbling through an ultimately unsuccessful attempt to depose the leader of the tiny West African country. Now, Fall, who says he served in the United States Army military, was recruited by Niger, a businessman who had plans to become Gambia's next leader. Fall agreed to join the plan because he was disenchanted with the way, quote unquote, the president was rigging elections. The men began their planning in the summer of 2014, giving each other code names. Fall was Fox and Niger was Dave. Soon enough, the group were numbered about a dozen, organized conference calls where they discussed their plans, and then they started buying weapons. Members of the conspiracy, the criminal complaint states, bought more than a dozen M4 and AKM firearms, body armor and ammunition, and shipped them to Gambia. The plan was all set by the time Fall left for Senegal on December 3rd, 2014. They decided the best way to wrest control of the country from President Jammeh was to ambush his convoy as he moved across the country. The men thought they wouldn't even have to kill anyone because jamming security team would not die for him. So the plan was to simply fire their weapons in the air. They hoped the president would surrender, but were willing to shoot him if he fired at them, the complaint reads. Of course, all their complaints were disrupted when they found out that the Gambian president was leaving the country on December the 26th. The group abandoned their plan to ambush the convoy and instead decided to attack the state house. Neji was to stay at a safe place until he was ready to take the presidency. So that is something, a field coup against the Gambian government by some African in America who go there, for God say them and overthrow the government. Okay. Steppin.
Yes, sir, Muta.
Yes, sir.
President, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, sir.
And good health and happiness and peace.
Yes, sir.
For the year, for you and yours, and for RFM and all the listeners. Muta, you know, this evening when I turned on the radio, and I hear start to talk about how they are gloating over 16.5% decrease in murder.
Yes.
And how there must be a correlation between the decrease in police killing and the murder.
The down rate in murder.
But, brother, you see, what you and some of the your callers, some of your followers don't understand. The minister.
I do have a political party, you know, so I don't want to put no followers. I do have no political party, don't call them no followers. Yeah.
As some of your people like-minded, is that the Minister of National Security and the government on a whole say that they're going to use that in the called smart policing. You know that there was 65% decrease in people going to jail last year?
Yes.
65%. So, Muta.
Because the crime rate gone down.
I'm going to tell you what happened now, Muta.
Yeah.
There is a more of a citizen and police correlation. Which part citizens now, the mother don't stop free to tell the police boy, I fear her son do it. You understand me? And I fear I never do it. People not free themselves again. Because, and I think when I call it unite for change.
Yeah, and police get scared now for kill people because them know so them gonna get caught.
Well, we all know
the dead squad.
No man, I look at in every country about this.
No, we the true. So what that mean? What do you mean what that mean?
I will have people, my brother. Tell us, me.
But it's not true that though. It's not true. It's not every which other country have dead squad?
I don't happy. I'm not pie in the sky. I'm a realistic person.
Yeah, so I'm not real then.
And every government on earth
have a dead squad.
Must have
a dead squad.
People are loyal to you.
So you have the Jamaican government have a dead squad then?
I'm not going to say that.
Then you say every country have a dead squad?
No, you supposed to have.
No.
Because you're supposed to have some people, brother.
No, listen to me. So you're saying that every country so wait there. So every country must have a dead squad?
Yes, man.
Okay.
Yes, man. Nothing wrong with that, man.
Nothing wrong with a dead squad.
If you want Jamaica, my brother, to be crime-free as can to you.
You must have a dead squad.
You must have people who's willing to
kill people.
Put a life on line.
No life on the line. A dead squad no put no life on line. A dead squad. Wait there. You know we are dead squad though?
Eh?
You know we are dead squad though?
Eliminate people who want to get eliminated.
No, him eliminate people who him alleged to be a criminal.
Well, Muta, you hear me? A lot of times, Muta. People, you see, when I think again, you see, justice system start to work away, a certain way.
Which way? Wait a good or bad?
Eh?
Good or bad?
That work good.
If the justice system work, if the justice system work, wait, let me ask you a question. If the justice system work, 7 years ago, police kill a pregnant woman in a St. Thomas, and up to now we don't hear more about it.
You're going to use one case, brother.
You want me to tell you a whole heap of them? Me can't tell you a whole heap of them. Eh?
Can't thank you for me and tell you that I undermine the justice system.
Alright. Hold on, Bridget. You tell me, say, if me take your if me take your number, our email number, and give you 10 cases where 5 years ago, 6 years ago, that don't fulfill, you're going to do what? Where you say you're going to do?
No, what I'm saying to you, brother.
No, you say if I give you 10 cases we don't clear up. What you say you're going to do?
No, I'm not about to clear up, brother. You can't use those cases to say the justice is not working good.
No, it's one case. I say, show me 10. No, it's one case. I tell you now, I say, show me 10 cases. And you will do something another. What you will do?
No, I didn't say I'm going to do anything.
Oh, you never said I'm going to do anything?
Muta.
Yeah.
We need to appreciate efforts of Muta.
No, you know what? Wait there. You elect people to do our work. Yeah. And when the people them do them work, there's no need to praise them because you pay them to do the work.
No need to praise them.
Yeah, so if them don't do the work, you must draw them up.
But at the same time, Muta, you must be realistic. You understand me?
Yeah.
And you must remember. I'm telling you, Muta.
Yeah.
From 1690 when 17.
We're gone too far. We're gone too far.
25 with any Morgan.
Yeah. We're gone too far.
Become leader of Jamaica.
Governor.
Yeah. A leader of Jamaica.
Governor. He was the leader. He was the governor. Yeah.
And he call him pirate them. And show the land them give pirate. And those pirates who was thief and criminal.
Yeah.
Become
politician.
Become landowners and everything like that.
Them turn politician too.
See? You know this right from that time, you know. There's always this China and Nancy business coming up from out the line.
Yeah, but you lose focus on what we are talking about.
No, I'm not losing focus.
You not have long time because the music news are going to come up.
No, I'm not losing focus. What am I trying to tell you, Muta? You must appreciate when you say things, alright.
Things not working in the country.
Muta, it is working, Muta.
Where it is working? Tell me.
Working, Muta.
You're a brethren who is not very political. I'm thinking. Call and say him need push to come down to Westmoreland to help with the hospital because people are dead in the hospital.
No, but
how much hospital let go on? No, we no brethren, but I know one hospital.
Muta, but the clinics are improving.
Wait there, brethren. If people are dead in the hospital when them go there for go get healed, or you go in a clinic.
Muta, you know why?
Why? Because you don't have enough doctors there.
No, a lot of people, Muta. Leave the primary health care, the clinics.
No, brethren, I don't know what you're talking about.
Because the labor are telling about free care and keep at work.
Look here, brethren.
Yes.
Listen to me, I say.
Yes, I'm here now.
The police force killed less people last year than the year before. And crime gone down.
Yes.
The Prime Minister, Peter the Divine say, he must look for divine intervention.
And that was a part of it.
Me never say that a part of it. It's just ironical that he never give thanks, praise, give God thanks, praise.
No, man, give God thanks, give thanks to the Father, man.
You did say when him do it?
I am talking publicly.
Say what?
So, you have recognized the Almighty in this. Him talking publicly.
Alright, so the Almighty help him.
Yes.
And the police force help him.
Yes, and ordinary citizens help him too.
Alright, so what I'm to 2 weeks in the year now, 24 people dead, murdered.
Muta, it might start a little bit bad, but it's
going to go down. Alright, wait, let me ask you a question. You remember when them captured those the crime rate go down 40%?
Yes.
And then a couple of years after it shoot up back till.
But Muta, what remember, is that from 2012.
Yeah.
2012, 2013, 2014.
Alright, you have to call me back because them are cut me for music news, I know.
Yeah.
Call me back.
Yes, man.
Alright, sir, give time.
Yeah, we'll call you back about music news.
Yeah, alright. Yes, this is the Steppin Razor. You know, say, we have money line up with the music news, right? Okay. She's not so nervous again like first time. Oh gosh, man, she dance on the microphone. She's not nervous. Anyway, music news time. Music news. Yes. God, this is the Steppin Razor, the art of war. We're there with you. Okay, I think I catch you a while ago. You know. We have a thing I have to read, you know. Make we find the paper. It said, no, I don't hit this. Make we find it. And then right beside me. Okay, driver's license printing resumes at Mobile Revenue Center. Tax Administration Jamaica says that the printing of driver's license has resumed at the Montego Bay Revenue Center following the recent suspension caused by malfunction in equipment. No, sometimes you have to read it. No, you wonder. This is a fifth world country. No? Motorists who began the renewal process and were using their receipts an expired license may now visit the office to collect their license. The TAJ advised yesterday. The TAJ, in a release, said that it is also contacting affected people and directing them on how to collect their license. So that is a news to the people them in that part of the world, that your license is, you can get back your license, you resume it. So you know, them going to tell you, say, you can't tell, say, you never hear it, you know. You can't go show them your whole life, you know, and say, but don't you couldn't get it because the tax plate it closed down. Them say, them resume giving tax, giving license. Brand new tune by the man called Eddie Murphy. Yes, see him, Eddie Murphy. Yeah. You know, because I remember say Snoop Dogg, the turn Snoop Lion the other day, you know. And then he go to Snoop something else. And then revert back to him normal way. Now, this is Eddie Murphy, one of the biggest stars in our load. Remember, saying we have a big hit with Shabba Ranks in the 80s there. Him come have a tune with Snoop Dogg, Red Light, yes. And him kind of couple little hits about the place with reggae still. I guess him make an album now with mostly reggae upon it. Well, this is him latest offering now. Eddie Murphy, Oh Jaja.
Yes, Muta.
All right, sir.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, Muta. You know, we talk to you. Two more things I want to say to you, Muta.
No, wait, no.
Yeah.
We're still upon the 10 thing where you tell me about, you know.
Yeah, man. Yes. We get back to that, Muta.
You know, you know what I'm reading 10 of them to you.
No.
No, wait, no. But
you were saying,
Muta. Wait.
Yes.
I tell you, say, 7 years ago, police kill a woman in a St. Thomas, and it don't clear up yet. I say, that is a criminal case. If me can name you 10 cases. You didn't say something after me say that, you know. But you can't undermine the justice system because certain case are clean up. Because of one case. Yeah, you have one case. I say, me must show you 10 cases. Alright. Yeah. So, are you not sure? Because so I think you say, no, me going to show you 10 cases, I say, me not have to show you. No, you never show me. Because my producer just go for more than 10 cases a while ago. I want to tell my producer, Samantha, just go for more than 10 cases over 5 years. Alright, Muta, listen to me now. Alright, go on talk. You were saying that we never make the people make nobody come fool them on a ganja thing, because the government said I'm going to legalize declared ganja by last year ganja by in last year. Yes. Muta, wait there. You sound like a PNP man. Don't them say that. Yeah? I say you sound like a PNP man, like you have the inside. No, they did not say. Okay, them never say. They say it's going to go to debate by the end of the year. No, but them did that debate it already. It's a debate. It got a debate. It got to win me now. But it got to sell it now. All right. So you know all right. So might the next 2 months or so you find the last part. That's why I say you have a PNP. No, me not have an inside umbrella because I'm a Jamaican, you know. No, because Jamaica you can't be a PNP. I'm listen. No, listen me. Me a strict comrade, man. No, then that me to the PNP to the board, man. Then alright, then if you have then that means that say it me say it sound like a PNP. No, that me say a while ago. But don't watch that. Don't watch that though. Because I'm an objective person also. But you say it sound like if you can't be a Jamaican and a PNP at the same time. Yes, man. Yeah, man. But I'm an objective person. You can be a politician and a criminal at the same time. I am an objective person. Me not say no, but me just tell you, say you can be a politician and a criminal at the same time. I want you to know this. Are you supposed to know this? Nobody fight against ganja in Jamaica like the Jamaica Labour Party. I fight against Rasta business. No. You know that. Vietnam, look here. Listen to me now. I don't want you to turn the thing in as some. No, I'm not turning it. But you have to people. I don't want you to turn the program in a nationwide thing, you know. I don't nationwide. That's right. We do that. Wait now. Yeah. Let me ask you a question now. You have a little inside information as a PNP. Say, them gang got debate it now. So maybe 2 months time you will hear the decriminalization. Or you just assume that? No. Well, logically. No, you assume it. Yeah, man. No, I assume that. Okay. Yes, I mean. But listen to me now. You must remember that the Jamaica Rastaman was get more freedom and a PNP government than anybody else. Explain the freedom over again.
Yes,
explain the freedom.
We have never persecuted Rasta man yet.
No, that is not true, man. How you say, man?
When are the people that have persecuted Rasta man?
You see it now.
No, tell me.
Wait there. Hold on.
And no Michael man look down and say, boy, you can't get man 18 months available.
Michael Manley said you get one rod from Island to a lie matel.
No.
A lie matel.
All right.
Of Rasta vote him did one. Why him say that?
Who give the rod?
Who give the rod? I can't even get the rod from.
All right. Even for that thing, a Joe give it?
No, wait there. It's not even nothing, you know. Me say, the argument that you know, remember, they have a poster where I started set up a one corner and him set up a one corner and him have the rod all up in him hand, so.
Yes. Bamuta.
Wait now. You have to talk about persecution, man. A persecution you talk about, man. You say, we get more, you say, me must tell you sometime when PNP persecute Rasta.
Yeah.
But you don't have no time when PNP persecute Rasta.
No, I don't have none. Never.
Alright, go on top, bro.
I know that if Rasta man, I'm going on tour. Foreign musically, PNP open them way there. And the reggae business, PNP open them thing there.
PNP open what?
Michael Manley say in 1972, you can't get a man 18 months available cliff. You can't do that.
But wait there, did they stop doing it?
Yes, they stopped.
No go so brethren.
Yes, man, stop, man. It stopped from 1972, man.
Say people don't go away them for ganja again.
No. I mean say mandatory 18 months.
Yeah, the mandatory thing stop on the
Michael
Manley.
And the Michael Manley, 1972 that stop.
All right. Let me ask you a question again. You don't have no time when the PNP government persecute Rasta.
No, I don't know.
All right. Suppose I can come up with more than one time. What you do? You will turn GLP?
If we do what? We can't turn, man.
All right. Wait, you will turn Rasta?
Man, I'm a Christian, you know.
No, not say you can't turn Rasta.
No, I'm not being a Rasta, I'm a Christian.
Because you have only for Rasta, we turn Christian, you know.
No, well, me, I just be a Christian. I'm not being a Rasta.
You're a Christian?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. You're not socialist?
Yes, I'm a socialist also.
Oh, you're socialist and Christian and
yes,
PNP and Jamaican. You're only for things.
I'm looking at Mr. Small. Again, the brother with the land.
Who named Mr. Small?
Jerry Small, your bridges.
You call Jerry Small program all the while?
All the time, my friend, in Kabawanga.
Okay. No one know where I go out there, so now.
I'm listening.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Me not use a certain call, so you have to pardon me. You have to pardon me. Me not use a certain call for my program. You understand? So,
all right.
You see, from me here, GLP and PNP a call, you know?
Yeah.
And me one supposed to talk about GLP and PNP.
Look here, no? You see the bill with the land? Hold on.
Because me know say Jerry Small now, you know, them length of time me again.
Yes, man.
You hear me I say to you now? You mix me up with my brethren, Jerry Small, that's that.
No, me not mix you up.
That means I use a regular call upon Jerry Small.
Yes, man. Every day I call him, man.
Every day?
Yes, man. What
you know work?
Eh? I'm a farmer, man.
You're a farmer?
Yes, man.
Which country you farm?
Chulan, me there, man.
A Chulan, you there?
Yes, man. I play the man for I see what's on all the time. Slim Giant for them. You know them for them, man.
How much acre land you have down there?
Me about 4 square land.
4 square. So where will you plant down there? Where will you plant down there?
I plant corn. Me have onion. Me have pumpkin.
Yes.
Me raise a pig.
And your land?
Yes, man. My one.
So let me ask you a question now. You know, things that the minute your government should have thanked me for the increase in productivity for farming.
Well, if you are Jew, that my brother. All thanks to you.
But it's so like you listen to the program, but you not call me. You listen to my program and call Jerry Small program.
But I tell you something. You think about Garden Town?
Because wait, man. Watch out, me not cut you off here.
Okay.
Better Jerry Small, I'm going to tell you, you can't talk more than 3 minutes. See, you're better to you know. It will appear to me that you call my program, you listen to my program, and call Jerry Small program.
Yeah, man.
It will appear to me that you call my program, you listen to my program, and call Jerry Small program.
Yeah, man.
And we have no things where you don't hear, things where you hear from my program, you call Jerry program for talk about it. But because Jerry Small program is more political than my program in terms of the criticism of PNP, GLP, PNP, GLP.
Sure.
My program is more deal with other things now. You've chosen to call Jersmal program. So why you call my program now to turn my program in a PNP, GLP?
No, I don't call it. I just want to correct certain things.
All right, so I can ask you for correction now. Listen to me now.
Mm-hmm.
You have 4 square land where you plant pan.
Yeah.
All right. Because I realize now, you listen to my program.
Yes, but I listen to your two program.
You know, here say, for my program, we have been always pushing eat what you grow and grow what you
all the time. And you know what we are push though? People getting tigers. You are push that.
Yeah, and you know, here how much people call me and say, boy, I'm out, I'm start a little this, I'm start.
Yes, man, no people hear that.
And then here RC shout out say productivity in farming gone up.
Yes.
So it don't look like a correlation between the propaganda where Mutabaruka push on the radio with the farming.
Propaganda good something, Muta.
No, me never say bad something. Listen to me, I tell you, man.
Yeah.
Hear me talk so bad. Me say me a push, use propaganda to push farming to youth them. And then now you hear that farming increase. Me know say the government do things to help the farming increase now, but you don't think say even that
you have a lot to do with it also.
A little teeny.
No man, not a little teeny, a lot to do because a lot of people listen to you.
Alright, thank you very much.
Yes, this is Brother Paganton, brother.
The Brother Paganton, yeah.
There's a picture say he went on the place before. He may go ask the people because the government has a policy in place. They say any of the Ireland come to them and they will get permission of a farm it.
When them say that?
That's about 2 years ago.
Yeah, but you see them, the man say you have people that on land 40 years and the man tell them to come off.
Because them never ask the permission.
Them never ask. Who them must ask permission? Who them must ask?
Go to land authority.
No, but wait there.
So tell them to go. I go to say a land. I want farm on it.
No, brethren. Jamaican people want to live somewhere in a Rasta.
Yes.
And slavery never give them back nothing when them let them go, you know.
True.
You let go a man. And you not give him nothing. And him see piece of land. For years, him a look for that piece of land. Him not see nobody there on it. And him go build a farm, a little farm on it. And as him farm a little thing, hey, you know what brethren me know? Where it's still land. And nobody now use the land from them barn. And when them go up on the land and start plant them yam and cocoa and thing, 2 years after you hear people say they must come off of the land. I swear them come off of the land. All 5-10 years, you know, see nothing plant.
Well, Muta, that is why Muta, the land is there.
Me not ask about it, you know, me I tell you about it.
Me know more, that is true, Muta, but that's why people need to go to the land authority and tell them, so boy, me take that land here, and I go up on it. You need to do it.
Yeah.
Because the government say you must come do it.
All right, sir.
All right, Muta, have a good evening.
No, wait, me not running yet.
Okay.
Me I tell the people they must listen to what you say.
Yeah, man.
If them say a piece of land where idle for how much years,
yes,
they must go to the land authority, and say, look here, there's a piece of land over there, so. And them want to find out if them can plant on it.
True.
They think them out tell them must plant on it.
Yes, man. If people get I'm get land and plant on.
Yeah. All right, sir. Give thanks. Dear brother.
Take it easy.
All right. Okay.
Grace Ketchup has no added.
We are telling her, so we are talk about the Gambia thing, and we are call her to give some input tonight, and she run about her belly or her like she pregnant. Yeah, that's right. Watch her now. Watch how she go on to me say pregnant, like say something wrong with pregnant.
Nothing's wrong with pregnant.
Then you go on to
rumors now.
No, I never spread no rumor. I say you go on like because me I look for you to get a little input into the thing.
I have my belly because I was hungry, not pregnant.
All right, you're hungry. You clear it up.
Yes.
You clear it up. All right. So we are waiting for this cat party, yeah. We can't talk to her again because the cat party going to take a little while, yeah. And we are waiting for it. But it's a serious thing. It's a serious thing with the two man them. You know what I mean? It's ironical that them feel them like get hangouts in the US embassy and the US embassy just turn them over to the Gambian government. You know, it's really ironical. And you know, so we are talking to a Gambian, yeah, so we say she gonna go eat. I tell you, say eat, she gonna go eat. And we accept she gonna go eat. But she's a Gambian and she's responsible for carrying a portion of one to Gambia. And I know say she never knows I'm a citizen of Gambia. She never know that. But I tell her that. Okay. What will they know? A cash part today, you know, them not ready for me. Everybody feel irate. Leave you me and no. enough people. Yes, Steppin.
Yes, Mota, greetings.
Blessed man.
Yes, my brother. Well, I want to tell you personal thanks, and I want the world to know, sir. I want to tell you thanks, because 20 years ago, you tell a man to read.
Yes.
And I start read. And from the reading is more reading and more reading and knowledge increase.
That is good.
And then from what there you say plant, food. And I start a little thing.
Yes.
Plant up some free nana.
Yes.
Because when I want it bun and a banana, I want it free.
Yes.
And that's some yam. And I have a little pole farm to us.
So you start with banana already?
Yeah, man. Eat banana fight, man.
That means that more than a 2-year-old program at the radio. That means that you plant it in the first year.
Yeah, man. From the first time you say food to plant.
Yes.
I start saying, you know what? I true, you know, because to all my syrup I run and to all the chemical, then I say food.
Of course.
And electrical work used to do, you know, car work, electrical, auto electrician. I'm going to put it down and go in a style.
Okay.
Yeah, man, and there's some of them, I have a little fall farm, you know, where.
Yes.
Yeah, I use the fall farm like a catch crop. Every 6 weeks. Yeah, but no, I'm going to do the egg part of them. Every 6 weeks, so just kill them out and have a little income.
Okay.
And the income there, buy back some yammed and the yammed them planting. You know, them things they come like home and 9 months to a year kind of
thing. How much land you have there? How much land you have there?
No, I don't know whole heap of land. I just family land where you just catch up and catch this one.
Watch out, all that square land nights, you know.
I can't tell if it's a square half acre.
No, but I tell you, say all a square a little piece of land, man. Little piece of land. The amount of food that can grow up on a square of land, you know, you're surprised to know how much things can grow on a square of land.
Well, at that Sunday I come down when I forward down at the country, and I'm going to chop out a little piece and I'll start planting some pepper, you know.
Yeah, which country there?
St. Mary, there. Now a little district named Jeffreystone.
Jeffreystone, all right, sir.
Yeah.
I'm give thanks.
That's going on now. So me I tell the world, say give thanks, and me I give you thanks. So now wait for no big accolade. You see me? Because through small seed, great oak tree growing up.
All right, I love that. Give thanks,
yes,
man. Give thanks.
Yeah, man, give thanks, man. Give thanks. Love.
All right. Yes. Steppin. Yel.
Muta.
Yes, sir.
You have a robber go downtown named KSAC. Well, everybody know him. I'm telling you what happened to me. You see when you go, you know Coronation Market, right?
Wait a minute, me know Coronation.
All right.
Yeah,
no, me being sarcastic.
Yeah.
When you park, you ever see them a tour vehicle from round and you park for go by Thursday, Friday, Saturday?
That's around Darling Street side.
Right. Where everybody go park on the road.
Yeah,
you go by
Darling
tour
Street
vehicle
side.
around this, right?
Yeah.
My brother, my park at the bottom gate. There is no yellow marking on the sidewalk. No parking sign. When I come out, my car gone. Yeah, well, I know. When I go for my car, I pay $4,000 to get it back. The man in the office, when I talk to him, I say, listen, there was no parking and no yellow mark. Him say, yes, they know that the paint fade and they need to repaint it. And the sign, put the sign, the people them take down the sign. I say, then why should I be penalized for that? I have to pay my money about 10 people them just today. So when them doing it, them know the sign or they don't know. I'm taking people car.
Hold on. That's
madman.
It's sweet, man. Where say? The police man tell you say.
Not the police. The man.
I mean, sorry, the KSC man. They tell you say. The paint fade out.
Yeah.
You must know that the paint fade out.
Yeah, and every time them put up no parking, so
people take it down. That is a good example of.
China, my brethren. No paint, no parking sign. And $4,000 I'm pay to get my car, and them do it with about 4 or 10 more people behind my park there, and them take them vehicle. You understand me? And them know my brethren is a robbery. This you know, this worse than a gunman won't take my money. You know?
And that may I say it's all wickeder than that, yes. A robbery with aggravation.
Yeah, man. Me take the picture of my brother. Me nah left this so, my brother. Me nah left it so.
Well, me I tell you no left it. Me I tell you. Me advise you say no left it.
Well, I know. First thing, chicken gonna kill my old lady, you know, my brother. I hear all of that. Kitchen and Shabberry sat there. You understand?
Yes.
So I go downtown for buy something for have a little thing. You understand?
Yeah. And that's how we reach you.
So go give government gunman up and take $4,000 from my brethren.
And you know, say the government also make your mother dead from the chicken gun.
Yeah, then that may I tell you, because them know about this 2 years ago, the chicken mother have diabetes and blood pressure, when they take her, mess her up, my brother, and kill her. I'm going to go down for the little thing when I come back. Them take my vehicle. And you know what, when the man go tell me, say, yes, them know the paint say that they need to repaint it. Every time they put up the sign, the people, them take it down. Mr. But then that's why you shouldn't charge until you put your paint back and put up the sign.
Yeah. And after that, arrest the people them who are take down the sign.
Yeah. But when I'm going to charge you, Muta, because I take picture Muta, there's no paint there, the west part, and no sign or there.
Yeah. You understand? But I know you feel, Virgin. Sorry about that.
For your foot, and if I don't pay money, I can't give back my car, and I'm going to pay money to get back my car. $4,000, and I not work. And that burn me, you know, my brother. I know the next thing, too. The people, them, no work, no day, no, man, buy things and I sell. I don't say them for black, the sidewalk and thing, you know. Them take the people, them thing and all them something. You see demonstration around the other day, in the 70s, with the gas riot. The next demonstration go worse than that, you know.
Alright, sir.
It go worse. Me hear talk about things that go worse than that, you know, my brother. Until them kill 2 politicians in the office, this go stop, you know.
Alright, I know how you feel, Bridget. I know how you feel. Give thanks. Here, sir.
Sure. I feel
me know how you feel. Me know how you feel. Believe you me know how you feel, boy. I mean, I tell you. I hear the Bridget just call a while ago and I say, so much good things that happen, and you must overlook certain things. These are the things them that confront the people, them, you know. It's not IMF passing confront the people, them, you know. It's simple little things like parking your car in a place where you don't, you know, your yellow line, and you have to pay $4,000 to get back your car. These are the little things that matter to the people, them. Not the IMF tests that matter. Because the IMF test will not jiggle down to the man in the street. We know that way because that is a IMF thing. You understand? And we have to use sleep and mark death. All the time saying use sleep and mark death. Yes. Yes,
thanks, man. Great things,
yeah, man. You have a whole heap of talking and go on behind the door.
Yeah, great things, man.
Where I say?
Yeah, man, give thanks, you know. I said for last night, great program, you know.
Oh, all right. Give thanks, man. The interview.
Yes, man. Great program with the interview, the Aya.
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
That me I want to tell us something. That me I tell us, John, you see last night on the second one there. Me I said, John, me grudge Muta, you know, man. You know, say in all my life, Muta, me always say, if I should have some money, I would have spent my life traveling the world, you know, Aya.
Yes, I hope people do that.
All those historical places and heritage all over the world, me would have liked to be there.
And you know, say, I feel I'm so blessed that I have never spent any money to go to those places.
Oh, yes, man.
Never buy a plane ticket to go to them places yet.
Hey, this is your adventurous like me based on where you're on the interview. You're like interesting to find the mud, whatever the consequence.
With the snake and the spider, them?
Yeah.
Scorpion.
I saw me stay on the me go over Jordan and just took off it and just be excited to see why this is River Jordan.
You know, so the Dead Sea is not a sea.
The Dead Sea?
Yeah. You remember we talk about the Dead Sea?
Yeah.
You never hear about the Dead Sea?
So it's not really a sea?
The Dead Sea is not a sea, you know, it's a lake. And nothing like living in the water there, you know. The water have so much sodium in it, you know, that there's nothing living. In other words, you can't sink in the water there, you know. You can't, there's not, if you throw something in the water, it don't sink.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just float on the top. And there's a next one too in a Senegal named the Pink Lake. When you stand up and look on the lake, it look pink. Nothing sink.
Man, you're not supposed to have all the pictures and all of them things, man.
Yeah, man. Then, you mean if you have a picture? I tell you, say, a whole heap of people don't know that water, the Dead Sea, that's all, what them call sea, which is a lake. No living there, no fish, no in there.
Listen, last night when I listen, I said, the one on the air full of coal bumper, yeah.
Yes.
When I mention Egypt, Israel, Jerusalem, I said,
Mount Zion.
Full of coal bumper.
Mount Zion. Where you go, Mount Zion?
Mount Zion.
And go stand up, you go stand up on the sword where them claims that Jesus Christ pulled from where they lay down on the 9th tomb.
Mount Zion is to the north of Africa.
Mount Zion is in Israel.
At the north of Jerusalem.
Yeah, northeastern Africa. That is where Israel there. Them claim China Africa, but Africa. Them say Middle East. when Europeans are go to the India and them place them use it so as a stop, you know. So them call it, two of them go east, them say them reach at the middle. So them call it the Middle East.
Just like what them do with the Iranians, so I call it West Indian.
And then them separate it now from Africa, which is Egypt, because one little place divided now, you know, them call it Suez Canal.
Yes, and as me I said, them kind of turn it back way.
If you turn around the name, you get Zeus, which is the god of all gods in a Greek mythology.
Sure.
Yes, and when you go in at the sepulchre, where them say Jesus is there, if you look over the sepulchre, you know, you see a sun symbol over it.
A sun symbol?
Yes, a sun symbol over that sepulchre.
So, you don't know what the sun symbol they remind me of?
It's the sun god.
The clip that you play with Father Man say, boy, when he's on the cross, he represents the sun.
Yeah, when you know that the sun is a relationship to where the Egyptians them used to recognize the sun in the sky.
Right.
What the Christians them do know.
That's come to the zodiac, that the thing that you're playing before.
Yeah, that's it.
The naked truth.
The zodiac sign is a symbol.
Yes.
Yeah, the 12 symbols of the zodiac sign represent the 12 tribes. It represents the 12 disciples, and we have the sun as the symbol of the sun in the sky. You know, so it's a thing. Anyway, we have to move, Bridget.
Yeah, no, it's all full higher. You have to keep on sharing them experiences higher. Trust me.
Yeah, man. Give thanks, Bridget.
It's like we're there when we hear it, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, man. It's like we're there, man. And some of us only so we can reach there, you know, by just here, imagine, you know.
All right, sir.
Thanks,
well, you know, that's why I did say that when me and Tony did that talk, that's why I say I never know in my life. Say I could have reach
all them places there.
In a Mount Zion, in a Jerusalem, in a the place where them say them bury Jesus, in a the Jericho where them say round the wall of Jericho. When I did a go to school, I never know that Egypt was a real place. I think that Egypt didn't have the sky.
Me too, as a younger youth, I grew up, me too.
Just like I never know that Queen Elizabeth go to toilet. I never know that. I never know that Queen Elizabeth and me do the same thing.
Alright, but I don't consider some boy to do them something, man.
Alright, we have to move, Bridget. We have to move.
Alright, give thanks, man. Rastafari.
Alright.
Commuters, as you travel on the roads, put safety first on public passenger vehicle rides.
Yes, sir.
One brother.
There, man.
Happy New Year, man.
You too, man.
I tell you, brother. Originally, the herbalist, you know.
The herbalist?
You hear that?
You mean from Clarendon?
Man.
From Clarendon?
Yes, man. The emperor, the brother Muta.
Yes.
That's God, no. Are such a people great?
Where you talk about some people great? What happened?
Me say, you know, some share thing with some people, brother Muta.
Share what?
The herbal thing, the roots thing. And people might tell me some response that they are getting. We respect it still. So, as a cool lady in a Spanish town.
No, I bet you expect the old lady to talk, man. You don't talk for the old lady.
No, man. You what she say now? They say, I hear me Rasta. There's a lot of people want to know your number. So go over Brother Muta again and keep your number because a lot of people inquiring. Because they hear about it a long time. So you have no Brother Muta.
Hold on, man. You're going like you are advertised free on the radio, so.
No, really, but...
Then that's you do, man. You're going like you are advertised free on the radio. I mean, I figure out no laugh.
Brother Muta.
Yes.
You know, some of them be show ground, then tell us,
you see,
I am Rasta must come and take the two first night at them be show ground.
Alright, here what you do. You're going to take the two first night at the thing, but here I know, we have to move though, because advertisement you deal with work with right now, so I'm not the advertisement thing right now, believe you me, because, trust me, would I love you pay for advertisement that certain things can work out for me and Irish. Yeah, that's that, so when I come tell me about Here I know, bullseye. Hospital Rasta, I lay down in the hospital. Get about other people in the hospital and come run up and down the place, but you're there and lay down in the hospital. But I deal with the hospital right now, you're not brethren. So anybody who know Jimmy Riley, tell him to move him to come out of the people in the hospital and come run up and down the place.
No chemical, no pesticide, no fertilizer.
Greeting.
Yeah, man, me there, man.
Happy New Year, Muta.
You too, man.
Yes, how are you, sir?
Why, I am feeling wonderful.
Well, that is good. That is good.
Yes.
Well, this is Rastrai.
Rastrai.
I'm just keeping up with the astronomical events of this year. There will be a blue moon.
Okay.
This year.
Yeah. I know a long time I want to say a blue moon. I not tune in blue moon. You stand alone.
Yeah.
Yes. Blue
in
moon
July.
and moon, you know. Eh?
Yeah, in July there will be a blue moon.
In July.
On the 1st, yes.
Okay.
And the 31st of July.
So how you come to that knowledge?
Well, it's all over the internet, you know.
Oh, not the internet. Okay. All right.
Yeah. And also on the calendars. So if you pay attention to these
IRFM calendar now, IRFM calendar have a blue moon on it?
Yes, man.
Hey, look IRFM.
Blue moon, man. Look, ask them to look at it. It will full on the 1st and also full on the 31st.
Bring IRFM calendar come. Yes. In June, you say or July?
July.
Okay, all right, sir.
And make it more significant, July is the month that is closely affiliated with the moon.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's very, very major. And you know that a blue moon happens very rare.
Yeah, we know.
That's why you always have the saying, so once in a blue moon or twice in a blue moon.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. So,
have a good year, Mota.
Blessed man, give thanks. Yeah, brethren?
Rastafari.
Yes, the man said we're going to have a blue moon. And you know, so you have a blue moon. Anyway, yes. Steppin.
Steppin, Razor.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
Step up there, brother.
You there on the radio, man?
Yeah, man, give thanks again. 7991846 are my number here, all the people.
All right, what blue moon upon it? Wait, let me ask you a question. I refer have a big calendar. And you bring this little thing if you come blind. What? Them people want blind people don't get in a rasta. Tony will have some big posters and the man them bring finest posters for people read upon glass. Now me ask the man for your IRFM calendar and them bring the little table something if you come blind me rasta. Bring a big calendar, come give me, man. How about the man, them, man? Me not have no... Yes.
Hello?
Yes, blessed.
Hold on.
Oh, apparently that.
Mota.
Yes.
Yeah, big up Rastafari. Although me a young Rastafari, just a go here, you know?
I don't know nothing.
I want to call from St. Elizabeth.
Right. Yeah, man.
Clyde.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Singing prophet is a singer, maybe, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you have no music on the road?
Yeah, man, and we want the road to fix because the road bad too, you know?
No, no, maybe it's if you have any music on CD.
Yeah, man, me have, but me not really have it side of me now, but me have some of them over the mix, you know?
But as you talk about the road, the other day me drive through there, you know, Rasta, me I think it's the worst road, me never drive through, you know?
Yeah, man.
Me never know say you have them kind of bad road in St. Elizabeth, Rasta.
Yeah, man, the road over here bad, man.
Terrible, not bad, terrible.
Terrible.
Me I drive through there and rain go over the old them. So you know, so you drive and you have to throw. Me can't bother bob and weave no water, Rasta. One time I go down in our hole, me think say some people they down there draw down, me can't, man.
Yeah, man, I don't know where me come from still, but the music thing, you know, still, me not, right now, me there and from everybody else, me figure try bus and me just reach a certain levels, but me a hear talk and me know say me a Rasta youth and me have some music to go and deal with, so me don't know. If me can, me a line up some one of me tune on the CD and give me can
alright, sir. Yeah, man, do that, yeah?
Right now, me a give a tune when me a say.
No, you can't sing out for right now. The truth, no. You can't sing no tune right now. Just bring it on the CD and give me it. Yeah, Bridget?
Come on, you call it back one of them there and make it get him. Bless up Rastafari.
Yes. Alright, so the program, then at the last lap here, so now, we say give thanks to the moment, give thanks to Calabash restaurants who are provide way. That's when no hungry belly don't have so like Neil no eat, you know, Rasta. Mean to himself is so hard. Neil mean to himself, you know, eat, you know. Alright. You are the opposite to Brian, you know. Brian don't stop eating, you know. You don't eat at all. You don't eat at all. We give thanks. We want to heal up all the people them who trek down to West Street every Sunday for hear we play music. May I believe you me. Trust me, man. It is a sight to be old on a Sunday nowadays. So we want to heal up all the people. Now once again we want to heal up the Portland people them who trek from Portland for come down there on Sunday. And we want to heal up my friend from St. Thomas. She make the bus go and leave her to go to St. Thomas and say she not left till the thing done. She stay there till the thing done, and her friend carry go around our Bond Street or somewhere. Go stay. So why heal them up? Why heal up all the ladies them from Anna Town, Tivoli Garden, Denham Town? And why heal up the Ray Town people them who 2 o'clock a morning them come on the town? Yes. We say give thanks to the moment and the time and the energy, because you know so we could have done somewhere but the truth was there. So Samantha, before we forget Samantha. Samantha, man, may I tell you, what would I do without Samantha? Hey, Samantha, let me talk about leave anyhow. Let me ever change your, hey, may I tell the woman upstairs there, what she name, Cabo, you know. Cabo keep changing, you know. It's anyhow them ever change, you know. Anyhow them ever change, you know. May I tell me what start my own radio station and employ you. No, so they better know so they can't change you. Believe you me, them can't change. You cannot change Samantha from this program. You can't split you up. Don't split you up in it's only a problem. So, music.
Income the thing called